Right then, so in this video we are going to do the polygel. It's not cutting, but it kind of looks like that, and show you how to achieve that one, which I love. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is get our cover pink on, and we don't need too much because I'm just going to be doing the blend with the light pink again. I've already sculpted my tip, which you will have seen in one of the other videos. Need some more slip. Hang on a minute, just get my slip solution out. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to create the first shape. So again, we're going to be blending this with the light pink, so I'm sort of pushing it down to make sure I have a nice smooth blend. And then I'm going to create my side wall at an angle. So this one I want a little bit pointy, and then I'm going to take it down here. Pushing it in to get that wall to butt it the product up to. Right, and I don't know if you can see on the video. Yes, you can. There's a little tiny black speck there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my tool, and I'm just going to get that little smidgen out. And in doing so, I've managed to get a little hair in there too. Genius. There we go. So I've taken those out, and then I'm just going to correct where I've just put that. Okay. Again, making sure not on the skin, so I'm just going to bring that back up. Crisps my wall up, so it's nice and straight. Okay, then that's going to go in for 30 seconds. Because I'm going to do this in various stages, I'm only doing it for 30 seconds because it'll get cured a lot with the other layers. So while that's in there, I'm going to find my bright, get a little bit ready. It literally is the tiniest a bit because we're only creating a line, so it's not much at all. I'm going to leave that ready for when the hand comes out. As is my way, I am just going to give this a quick little file just to make sure it's straight. Okay. Remove any dust. Okay, go in with my white, roll it off. Okay, so I always like to push it flat first, and then drag it along. Push it and drag. Is there something else that does push and drag? I don't know. All I can think of is push, push, glide from Peppa Pig. Oh, to have a 5-year-old. Okay. Once you're happy it's even, then you can put it back in. Again, I'm going in with the side of my brush to make it a fairly straight wall. Okay, so that's going to go back in the lamp for another 30 seconds. Right, while that's doing it, I'm going to get my form backing back out, as you can see, and decant a little bit of natural clear onto it. Doesn't need to be too much. I'm doing a slightly thicker line, so I'm going to put a little bit like that in. Get my glitter. Add my glitter in. I'm always pushing it through to make sure that there's no air bubbles in there. Okay. Well, that's there. Just going to give it a quick file again. rid of the dust. Roll it on. Okay. So again, pushing it in, making sure it's right up to the sidewalls. I think in this instance, I think I might even add a little bit more. I have a little bit left. So to make it easier for myself, I'm going to put it on the free edge and move it along. There we go. That's better. I've got a nice thick bit of glitter there now. When you're mixing things, products into the polygel, you need to make sure you're mixing less than 30% of whatever product you're using so that you don't mess with the structural integrity of the polygel. Okay, so I think I'm happy with that. Again, making sure I've got a crisp wall to butt my white up to. I hope I do. Okay, so that's going to go in again for 30 seconds. Yep, one wall's back again. That didn't take long, did it? It's because I stopped. You know the default one I go to in the salon?
Yeah.
Singing in the rain. I don't know what it is. I'll stop and I'll just go do 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 do. Usually whistling though. Right, so should be getting my bright white ready. Again, I'm only doing a thin line, so I only need a smidgen. File. Making sure I've got that wall. If you don't have a wall, you're going to end up with some sort of smushy marbling thing, really. Which could look kind of cool. Haven't tried it. Let me know if you do it. Okay, so then rolling my white on, pushing it up and pulling it down. Not too worried that it's gone over some of my glitter there, because when I come to file, it will just come off. Kind of like the reverse method on a French, really. There we go. Okay, sticking that back in. Once again, if you look at the time on your YouTube, you will see I am doing it for 30 seconds. So the last bit we're going to put is a cover pink again. So we don't need too much because it's only that little smidgen. A little bit. But the great thing is with polygel, you can always add it, take it away, do whatever you want. It is so versatile and easy. So I've got it there, which I've been doing every time, and I'm just leaving it on the side whilst I give it a quick file. My line is getting very thin there. So as you come up the nail, product gets less thin. So this bit of my wall is actually quite a lot thicker than this bit of my wall. Okay, so remove the dust and roll on my cover pink. I can see I have put too much on there, so I'm just gonna take some off. If I've taken too much off, then I'll be adding some more to it. But we shall see. Okay. And this one, yep, I took too much off. Move it out. And whilst we're there, I'm going to get my light pink. And I'm going to go and do the cuticle area and the structure. So again, always making sure that I'm getting it pushed down onto the nail, but keeping it away from the skin. Create my apex. Any excess I'm just going to bring over the nail I've created, because I'm just going to fold it off, file it off. Just want to make sure that that's flush. Go. Okay. So that's now going to go in, because we've got the cover pink, for 1 minute. Like I said in a previous video, currently in the UK, the lamps we have a 5-second, a 20-second and a 30-second option. The new lamps are coming out with a 1 minute option, so it'll mean that you can kind of focus on getting the other hand and not have to worry about taking your fingers off and pressing the button, or getting your client to shake the hand, or whatever you do to get the 30 seconds to come back on. But until I get that new lamp and all its pretty beautiful colours, I will use this one. The one I'm using in the video is the older style 18G, so it has push buttons, which actually I do quite like, because it means I can push it with my pen or with my nails or with whatever, whereas the touch screens, you are damned by not being able to use your nails, which, to be fair, I think is a bit of a design flaw. Gelish, if you're listening, bring back the buttons, because half the time I have too long nails to get to the touch screen, and I have to use my knuckles, and then it doesn't work so well. But I do love the look of the new colours, so I'm still getting a lamp. Right, okay, so there we go, it's out, and now I'm going to go and file it. So again, starting off the side walls. And free it. Lower arches. Get over the top. Cuticle. This isn't perfect yet. I like to get a little bit of kind of everything done, so I know exactly where I am and what needs doing at the end. Don't ask me why, that's just the way I find easiest. So I need to take a little bit more off this side. There's quite a bit of bulk here. Always make sure you're not getting your client's skin. Again, I'm using a well-used 180 file, not a 150. So if I do accidentally catch my client's skin, hopefully I won't rip it to shreds, but I will try to avoid that, I promise. More off that side. Okay, so I'm going to go over the middle bit now, get rid of that white that I got on the glitter. Likewise, I think there was some glitter on the white there. Make sure my structure's in. That white is still there. Doesn't want to come away. I just have to put a bit of glitter over that. Excuse me, sorry. Ooh. Told you I would do that when filing, didn't I? I just got too excited. I want to make it too thin. And that, guys, is what happens when you don't get your wool just right. So in this case, I don't want to take my client's nail any thinner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little smidgen extra of glitter. Check that I'm happy with the arch first. Okay. Here we go. Get rid of any dust. And can you see there? You can easily see that. I don't even need to point out I didn't make my wool right. So in this instance, I'm going to get another bit of glitter. Use a little bit of Top It Off. And sort the problem out, really. Here we go. What colour shall we go for? I think I want a fairly big one and a fairly dark colour. There's some blues, which will do perfect. Okay. This is when the perfectionist comes out and you're like, but it's messing up my line. There we go. So I'm literally just going to cure that for 5 seconds because I barely put any Top It Off on. And then I can just go in with a full top coat. Okay, that one will go in for 20 seconds. And as I said in the last video, I always do 2 top coats. I don't know why. I just think it helps really. Being a bit shinier, I think it reduces the amount of staining that you get. Certainly smokers seem to get a fair amount of staining with polygel, so if you're going to use Top It Off, use 2 coats, or dry armour. That stains a lot less. I don't know if Nail Harmony are still making it though. Oh, I really love it. You can't see it, but it looks awesome. Okay, put that one back in me. So hopefully you will see just how super shiny encapsulated glitter can be in polygel. I do think with encapsulating glitter in polygel, you need to keep to chunkier glitters, not super fine pigments. I still find them a little bit cloudy at the moment in the natural clear, but you never know, we could be in luck and Gelish will bring out one that is crystal clear. Can you see? Super shiny, not cloudy at all. Awesome. So oil. Oh. That's my light going on as well. Rub it in. Oh, I love it. Actually, I really do love it. What do you think?
It's really good.
Yeah. Hope you guys love it too. We're going to go on to the next one, which is a baby boomer. See you soon.